Welcome to Mystical Messages. I am Hilary Harley, your podcast host. I'm a soul guide and astrologer. Mystical Messages is your podcast gateway to discover and learn more about the realm beyond the veil, including all things intuitive, metaphysical, and the healing arts. To learn more about my work or to book a session with me, please visit hilaryharley.com. If you would like to read my monthly forecast, you may find the full written transcript for all astrology episodes on my website. That way, if you hear something and want to re-listen to a forecast or check a date of a cosmic event, you may find it on the written monthly forecast on hilaryharley.com. Today, I am so delighted to bring you my monthly astrology forecast. I will be breaking down the cosmic events and astrology for the month of February 2024. And we have a lot to look forward to this month because as of the end of January, all planets are moving forward motion. So this is the time to really get going. And I've called this forecast today, Push Comes to Shove, because there's a lot of jostling going on. And we'll get into that in a minute. But this is the time to really push forward. We have a massive tailwind behind us. So anything you're trying to get traction on, this is your window, the next 2 months, all of February and all of March. So February is refreshing. It's like a breath of fresh air. It's a much needed break. Also, offering some even-keeled, harmonious rhythms, and it's most welcome during these uncertain and somewhat unsettling times that we live in right now. So within these rhythms, watch for growth and opportunity because these really are all around us and promise to unfold. There are two noteworthy reasons for this. The first, I just mentioned, that all planets are now cycling in forward motion. So be sure to take advantage of this clean, crisp, clear cosmic energy. It's this massive tailwind behind us saying, go for it. All the planetary thrust stays with us through the end of March, so just over 2 months to initiate projects, relationships, launch ideas or products. So the next 60 days is go time, everyone. Another key factor for February's stability is that just 3 zodiac signs dominate most of this month. The first is inventive Aquarius, also spiritual Pisces, and earthy Taurus. So this is an air sign, a water sign, and an earth sign. Aquarius and Taurus are considered fixed signs. That's a term in astrology for the quality. It means these two signs, Aquarius and Taurus, are particularly resourceful with dogged determination. I mean, they are the never say die signs. They're also known as creative, inventive, and stubborn because they can really dig their heels in when they want to get something done. So it is a very good thing that we have fluid and flexible Pisces as part of this picture, especially at the end of February when the sun moves into Pisces. So wherever you can lean into your imagination, the first part of the month, especially using water or music to pivot or redirect your thoughts or vibes, you want to do so. Both tools are immediately accessible. Both water and music, they're all around us all the time. And it is amazing how a shower or playing your favorite songs can switch up our frequency, our headspace for the better. With all 10 planets cycling direct motion in just these few signs makes for a fairly calm month ahead. So how can we best use the next few weeks? Where possible, you want to look for group activities. Even one other person, 2 people makes a group. It's a small group, but still a group. So you want to choose particularly groups that have something to do with a humanitarian nature, because that is Aquarius. You want to look for what is outside of your comfort zone. I know not many of us like to do that, but Aquarius is about the alternative, the different, and the non-mainstream. So Aquarius is calling us toward the unusual. This is your month to try something different and what you may never have done before. So surprise yourself. Take a chance. Just try something once. I'm not talking necessarily about skydiving or bungee jumping. I'm talking about try a different food, driving a different way to work. See what comes and what comes into your consciousness and crosses your radar. Give it a whirl. Since January 20th to be specific, powerful Pluto and the Sun turned into Aquarius together that same day. And Aquarius, Pluto, and the Sun invite us to celebrate our differences, to reach across the illusion of our separateness by joining together to problem solve and innovate. We may have little choice because over the course of the next few weeks, all 3 interior planets, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, will also turn into Aquarius, so that by mid-month, mid-February, 5 planets from the Sun all the way out to Pluto guide us along these uncommon Aquarian frequencies. With 5 out of 10 planets in this avant-garde sign, let's talk about Aquarius. It's ruled by radical Uranus, the only planet that rotates vertically instead of horizontally. Aquarians notoriously march to their own drum. They hearken to their own tune, often one that nobody else can hear this vibration. And that's perfectly fine with Aquarians. Notable Aquarians include humanitarians, artists, scientists, and eccentrics of pure genius, including Thomas Edison, Abraham Lincoln, and Oprah Winfrey. Uranus is known as the Great Awakener. So look for breakthroughs, breakdowns, and significant aha moments during the month of February. After all, historically, the last time Pluto was in Aquarius, both the French and American revolutions took place. If Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius, connects to a planet in your chart, You want to watch for anything unexpected. Now, I want to remind everybody that unexpected and unpredictable are not necessarily negative. These passages involving Uranus can deliver windfalls, long-sought solutions to nagging problems, and answers to our prayers. The other facet and quality and impact that Uranus can have on our lives is that it can redirect us quite suddenly if we are off path in any facet of our lives. The planet of change, Uranus pushes us to live up to our potential, to our soul contract. In other words, what we came here to accomplish in Earth School. It's just that humans do not like unpredictability. So, what to watch for and look for the caution with all of this Aquarian energy? Getting comfortable with discomfort. Taking a chance that you may never have considered before. Speaking up, speaking out, breaking free of what might have been keeping you down. The flip side of this stretch in early to mid-February is rebels without a cause, radical situations that go over the top, unruly behavior, particularly between February 13th and 17th. Fortunately, the cosmos walks us slowly into this very unconventional energy. Just a few days into February, Messenger Mercury turns into Aquarius on Monday, February 5th, where it is considered exalted, meaning deeply skilled and highly favored. Here, Mercury is able to gather and share information on steroids. So this is a good thing. We gain impartial, accurate data, enabling wiser decisions. By the end of that week, the new moon on Friday, February 9th adds to the mix, with the Aquarian sun and new moon challenging ruling planet Uranus. Look out for my way or the highway attitudes or stiff resistance, people digging their heels in hard. This is where push has come to shove. At this point, there are those who are never going to change their minds and definitely not change their ways. The ship is sailing, and many prefer to stay behind. You will not be able to persuade them, no matter how vivid the facts or evidence. So remember, these folks choosing to stay behind need to live their own lives through their own choices. Say your piece and move on. Key now is the opportunity that this new moon presents. Opportunity is the word for February. Carefully handwrite 3 to 5 goals, intentions, or wishes that you seek to manifest over the next few weeks, months, or year. The following Tuesday, February 13th, motivating Mars enters Aquarius, joining older sibling Pluto. Can you say drive, maybe overdrive? Whatever problem seeks a solution, this pair offers no holds barred grit. Creatives and STEM folks, meaning science, technology, engineering, and math people, will really shine now and produce results. The Mars-Pluto duo will not take no for an answer. They will find a way, and it may not be pretty. Those with an axe to grind may take to the streets, loud and proud. This is one dicey stretch of February through Friday the 16th. Over President's Day holiday weekend, calmer, softer waves begin to gather on Saturday, February 17th, when valuable Venus joins the Aquarian combo. Here, Venus is particularly detached. She's able to remove herself from the fray and offer impartial, logical assistance. In Aquarius, Venus says to anyone stirring up trouble, "You do you. I will be over here doing my thing, solving world hunger and climate change." Days later, on Monday, February 19th, the sun shifts into imaginative Pisces. Here, the sun wants to know what all of the ruckus is about. It asks, why don't we just hold hands and sing songs of peace? Rays of hope begin to sparkle. Messenger Mercury joins the sun in Pisces on Friday, February 23rd. We begin composing such gentle tunes. Like a balm to our souls, we sure can use some sweet music now. Under the bright light of the Virgo full moon on February 24th, collective health and well-being come into clear focus. This efficient full moon wants details and facts, full accountability, and an outline for the future, while opposing Piscean sun dreams the impossible dream of communal bliss. Sun and moon are not mutually exclusive. One fantasizes, the other plans. Sitting at distinct polarities, they invite us to do the same. Hold the dream in our heart while manifesting with our mind. Another way of looking at this dynamic opposition between sun and moon on February 24th, the full moon asks us to control what you can and to surrender the rest. Humanity is now at a turning point, and so are we. What is your dream? That brings us to the end of this episode of Mystical Messages. To learn more about my work or to book a session with me, please visit hilaryharley.com. If you would like to read my monthly forecast or check dates of planetary events and cycles, you may find the full written transcript for all astrology episodes on my website. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in today. Please join me again in 2 weeks when I will bring you another stellar holistic healer that can help us all along our way. I wish you many blessings as you journey forward.